the 5-year waiting period. Give him a gold jacket. Antonio Brown, first ballot Hall of Fame clown. From the theater of the absurd, the Raiders reportedly are going to suspend Antonio Brown after the wide receiver got in a heated exchange with general manager Mike Mayock on Wednesday. What an absolute fiasco. A disgrace. A total clown show. That soundbite we played to start the show is the entirety of what Mike Mayock said to the press. Unreal. He didn't confirm the suspension, but said that Brown wasn't at practice. The entire thing is a disgrace to professional sports. AB is an embarrassment. According to multiple reports, the origin of the fights was this: the dopey Instagram post. And we went bonkers on this yesterday on Time to Shine. How foolish can you be? You post your fine letter to social media? Did you think Mike Mayock wasn't going to say anything or do anything? Mayock rightly confronted Brown for showing zero respect to the organization yet again. And according to reports, Mayock and AB got into an argument in front of the team at practice, with The Athletic reporting that Vontaze Burfict had to hold AB back from making a physical. Think about that. Vontaze Burfict, of all people, had to hold back Antonio Brown from slugging Mike Mayock. Those two wanted to kill each other forever in the AFC North. You can't make it up if you tried. Oh, by the way, Ian Rappaport from the NFL Network reported that AB threatened to hit Mike Mayock in the face, but instead he kicked the football and said, "You can find me for that." Wow. AB is a disaster. This is beyond unacceptable. I've never seen anything like this. Seriously. Think about Antonio Brown's 2019. He quit on the Pittsburgh Steelers Week 17 in a pivotal game. Then he demanded a trade for a great organization, burnt his goodwill with the Rooneys, with Mike Tomlin, with the fans, burnt it to the grounds. AB dyed his mustache blonde and started getting even crazier and more self-centered on social media to scare teams away, even though he demanded the trade in the first place. Raiders make the deal. He wins the press conference, and I actually really thought it would work. Seriously. Well, since then, he froze his feet, couldn't practice. AB arrived at camp in a hot air balloon, fought the NFL twice on a helmet issue, refused to practice. AB attacked Ben Roethlisberger a couple times on social media. And now this. All he had to do this week, all he had to do was not be a distraction and play football. Get on the field and show the Raiders that you are, in fact, a first ballot Hall of Fame player. The Steelers enabled Antonio Brown and let him be the first ballot Hall of Fame clown and distraction because at least you had this. You have to acknowledge this. The Raiders haven't seen a damn thing of AB on the field. They'll never see that guy, the guy with all the ones next to his name for the rankings as an unbelievable player. By suspending him, the Raiders can, will, and should absolutely go after the $30 million of his signing bonus. And look, as per the language of his deal, they can get it all back. They can get him off the team. And we're officially at a stage where they should go after it. And they should get him off the team. I can't believe we're here and I'm saying it, but I mean, this is absolutely crazy. It doesn't feel as if that AB has any interest in playing football. It's all rather sad. Antonio Brown, first ballot Hall of Fame player. But all the antics, this is why 95% of the league didn't even try to bring him in the offseason. He can't help himself. It's a clown show. It's a waste. All eyes are on Mitch Trubisky, the quarterback's third year, but here's the best advice that I can give Matt Nagy on helping Trubisky take that next step. Run David Montgomery. And I don't mean give us Mike Davis 10 touches, Tariq Cohen 7, and give David Montgomery 11. No, I really mean run David Montgomery. He's an absolute beast, a bowling ball. David Montgomery, in my opinion, is the single biggest key to the Chicago Bears season. And by the way, this is the current depth chart. And I think this is absolutely positively erroneous. Let me amplify the point. I want 20 carries for Montgomery tonight. Matt Nagy did a great job changing the culture in Chicago last year. He won a lot of games, and give Nagy credit. He has a great offensive system, but he does some goofy things in game. I mean, remember the Giants game, the Miami debacle? He didn't feed the hot hand or establish one. So I'm first guessing this for the ball game tonight. Matt Nagy needs to run David Montgomery as his primary ball carrier. He needs to help his defense and help his quarterback. And listen, Mitch Trubisky needs the help. And I'm a Mitch Trubisky fan, okay? I think I've always been fair in evaluating Mitch Trubisky. Look, if you compare him to Patty Mahomes, he's dead. That's always going to be part of it since Chicago picked Trubisky over Mahomes and over Deshaun Watson in the 2017 NFL Draft. But that's in the past. Now it's about Trubisky, who improved in his sophomore season with a real head coach and play caller. Now he needs to take the next step. And I think he will. I think there's continuity at receiver. I think Allen Robinson's going to have a big year. But I'm worried about Matt Nagy getting too cute. Think about your classic Bears football. Great defense, great run game. Nagy could have it if he wants, and that would be the best thing that would ever happen to Mitch Trubisky. Football is back. Packers, Bears, NFL season number 100. And storyline number 1 tonight, the relationship between Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers. And look, it's the Packers. It's a new marriage. It's Aaron Rodgers, so it's a hot-button topic. I understand the questions, but let's make sure we're clear. It's going to be amazing starting tonight. Aaron Rodgers is going to light up Chicago. Matt LaFleur is the right guy at the right time for Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback ever, but I think it's more than fair to say that the offense got stale over the last few years. Now, Rodgers told me on my SiriusXM radio show last week, he loves LaFleur. They have a great relationship. They share and collaborate on ideas and concepts and challenge each other to make each other better. He loves LaFleur as a person and as a head coach. LaFleur is going to be creative. He's going to get Aaron Jones going. And yes, Rodgers will have the ability to call audibles. It's been such a major topic all summer. They are on the same page. How do I know that? Aaron Rodgers told me that. That's my source. Listen, the audible chatter makes for great talking points, but for tonight, to me, it's a total non-issue. I think when it's all said and done, Matt LaFleur is going to have the best first year in Green Bay of any head coach in recent memory. I told you guys yesterday I'm picking the Packers to make the Super Bowl and represent the NFC in the big game. Yes, the Bears defense has talent on every single level, but I expect Aaron Rodgers to dominate tonight. I expect Rodgers and Devontae Adams, that combination, to be on display. I expect the Aaron Rodgers I Can Be Coach tour to start with a bang. You know the best way to change the conversation? How about starting the season shredding the talented Bears defense in Chicago? It's going to happen. Conversation over.